Who is my higher self?
So for a period of time, I would struggle to understand what and who is my higher self.
I do a lot of reading, but I seem just can't comprehend it.
I thought my higher self is me, but it's different than the me on earth. She, my higher self, has the power over me, and she is absorbing information through me. Me, the lowly self, on the other hand, is sent to earth and find my way through. And if I die, she, the higher self, will have the memory of mine, and me, the physical me, will no longer exist. I will be gone, done, and doomed. It sounds like a dark conspiracy, or I'm simply bipolar.
After practicing meditation for a while, I came to the aha moment. I realized that it was just my ego self speaking. My higher self is the real me, the complete me, the enlightened me, who is still need to come to earth to learn earthly lessons, the me that had planned my life contract, what I need to learn and accomplish in this lifetime. My ego self, though, often gets in the way.
I, me, mine.
For most people, ego becomes an issue only when someone has too much of it and is considered egotistical. And even then, a big ego is often equated with a drive and success.
I'm really rich. I'll share that in a second.
The situation is very different seen from the perspective of consciousness. The reason that Buddhists speak of ego death is that a different self is disguised by the demands of I, me, and mine. In many spiritual traditions, the ego is seen as the false self. There are many reasons for this, such as the following.
I defines you as an isolated mind in a packet of skin and bones. Your existence begins at birth and ends at death. Being separate, I is at odds with other egos, each competing for a limited share of food, money, power, and status.
Because it is so small and limited, I is set against the overwhelming forces of nature, dwarfed into insignificance by a vast, cold universe. The ego sees its primary task as survival. In a lifetime, I stakes its claim on a person's likes and dislikes, along with a fund of memories, all aimed at trying to maximize pleasure and minimizing pain. Despite this endeavor, which continues day after day, the ego is haunted by anxiety.
No matter how much I requires in terms of external, there's an inner sense of insecurity. The ultimate insecurity centers on aging, disease, and death.
Even though almost everyone tries to become happy by giving the ego everything it wants and trying to ignore its underlying fears and doubts, that would be a reasonable, if pessimistic, strategy if there were no alternative. The world's wisdom traditions exist to offer an alternative. However, and when someone discovers it, life enters an entirely new phase, known spiritually in India as the second birth.
And the true self isn't centered on the demand of ego, but on higher values: love, truth, creativity, compassion.
It is buffeted by the ups and downs of life. Separation is at an end. Therefore, no need exists for unspoken anxiety and insecurity. There is no hole to fill with the endless pursuit of pleasure and distraction.
Because it is connected to the source of awareness, the deeper level of the mind. The true self is at ease. Life is devoted to expanding one's consciousness and growing from the inside. This is Chi. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and like. See you next time.